Well, damn. Happy 2021, Lydia and Sean. How y'all doing?
Good.
Good.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm so glad that we are done with 2020. So, with that being said, y'all ready to talk? I know, right?
Yeah.
Of course. The
Awesome.
first one for me.
I know, the first one of the year. This is awesome. So, look at Lydia.
This is my first video at all for 2000, and
Oh,
I think the last video I did on my other one is New Year's Eve.
Lydia, we're blessed.
Yes.
All right.
Sean is kicking off 2021 with us. Thank you. Thank you. Much appreciated. So I thought that a good thing for us to talk about, there have been a lot of discussions. I was involved in one about social media and cell phones. So I thought we could just have a conversation and find out your views. Some people think that social media has too much of an influence on certain people's lives and it's utilized too much. I feel differently. I mean, I never thought I'd be on social media as much as I am now, but I think for me as a Black woman, if it wasn't for social media and my beautiful iPhone, man, me and people that look like me would be in a lot of trouble.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for social media and cell phones, I mean, although Breonna Taylor's death has not gotten justice, but the fact that we even know about it, and two officers were recently released from duty,
Right.
that tells me it's needed. Do I think some people use it too much? Maybe, but I mean, I'm not the social media police. You can do whatever you want. I'm thankful for cell phones, and I'm thankful that social media is a place where people can expose people that are doing and have done wrong things. It's like enough is enough. And, you know, Sean, I know you're indigenous. Lydia, I know you're Mexican, but damn it, I'm tired. It's enough is enough for Black people. Enough is enough for all of us. So I'm thankful. And I want to know how you guys feel about it. I don't know who wants to go first. I'll let you and Lydia battle it out.
I'll defer to Lydia if she has something that she wants to
Okay.
say.
Okay, cool. So for me, as far as activism, I believe social media is very effective, or can be very effective as far as using it as an activism tool. I know when I first started using social media several years ago, it was to connect with people that you haven't connected with in a long time and stay connected with them and stuff like that. It's changed. It's changed over the past few years. I don't know what the issue was with the cell phone, but it's for me, I mean, I remember when we had to stop and use the payphone. I mean, you know what I
Oh
mean?
my God. Yeah.
So when you're stuck on the side of the road, you would have to find the nearest place to pay phone or somebody to use a phone. You don't have to do that anymore, and people can locate you on your phone. And I think cell phones are just amazing. I love them. But as far as social media goes, I mean, it can be negative sometimes. I mean, people can get very negative and rough, but I think the benefits outweigh the negatives, in my opinion. So far, that's all I have.
So I have a balanced view as well. I take the view that you have on the whole Breonna Taylor thing, and that how many people would know about some of the things that are going on without having social media. So in the past, we would just rely on what the major stations put on the television in order to see whatever news is going on. And if it didn't fit the narrative that they wanted to push, we would never know about these things. We would have never pushed for the AG of Kentucky to do further investigations and outcry and all that stuff. So as a tool of being in the moment, I think that it is important, and it also allows independent journalists to put their news out there without having to worry about being suppressed by interests, that somebody's paying the newspaper a lot of money because they're one of their sponsors. The newspaper's less likely to want to put out a hit piece on that particular whatchamacallit. But on the flip side of things is, I do believe that fact checking is something that is a really important part of the future of social media, because too many people get their news from social media and they rely on what they're seeing without doing further research and whatnot. So they'll share the memes, and that's basically how QAnon really got their hooks into things. So I think that it's like a blessing, and okay, I'll put it as an analogy. To me, it is a tool. And you can use that tool for really good things, and you can use that tool for really bad things. What we need to make sure of is that that we're limiting the bad things that people are using the tool for.
And that's pretty much like, I mean, stepping aside from social media and cell phones for a minute, but that's pretty much like almost anything we do. There's always the good side and there's always the evil side.
Right.
Yep.
So it's just what people choose to do.
Right.
And did you want to say something, Sean?
I wanted to just give one last point of view because I think that you're going to say something about it. The other thing that really rings the bell for me for social media is imagine the lives of people right now during a pandemic without being able to reach out to others. Okay, so social media to me has helped to save more sanity than if it wasn't around, and it's allowed people to know that they're not alone.
For sure. Oh, and on a side note, for everybody that's watching, I just want to let y'all know, Lydia and Sean, I didn't tell you, so this is going to be a surprise to y'all too. I ordered a bell. So it'll be delivered tomorrow. Bell, ding, ding, because we are going to be having a social media battle. I think it will be fun. Look, Lydia's laughing. We're going to be each representing our favorite social media platform, and maybe we'll have some judges. And we'll see who the winner is. We're going to see who won. Somebody's going to be declared a winner. But I just wanted to, Sean, you said something that made me remember to tell you guys that. So just a side note. But so getting back on track with the social media and the cell phones, that's a good point. I know since I haven't seen anybody in my family, definitely social media, Zoom, FaceTime, me, and I have 3 children. We've spent 5 consecutive hours on FaceTime, talking, laughing. I mean, so it's been very, very helpful to try to keep people connected. So I'm thankful for it. To go back to Black people and me being a Black woman, if it wasn't for social media, we'd be in worse trouble than what we are. It's not just exposed, in my opinion, the plight of Black people But even just recently, the white woman that accused the 14-year-old black boy of stealing her cell phone, she left it in a damn Uber, and the Uber driver had turned it in. But social media is gonna help get her informed. I know y'all have seen it. People have posted a picture. This is what so-and-so did. Twitter, do your thing. So, I mean, it's exposed racist white people who I don't want anything to do with. Stay in your lane, I'll stay in mine. Mind your business, I'll mind mine. So yeah, I'm very thankful. But things can be used for good and they can be used for bad. And it is important to always do your due diligence with everything. Just put in a little bit of work, just a little bit, to make sure if you're sharing something that it's factual and true.
Yeah.
So Lydia?
Oh yeah, I was just gonna say something about the fact that, of course, everybody has a cell phone now. So things are getting caught on video that cops didn't want before, or people are getting twisted teed, or, stuff like that.
Damn, I wished I had a can of tea right now, Lydia. Why you have to bring that up? Oh my God. I'm sorry.
Same.
Lydia, oh my God. Do you know how many times I watched that video? I'm sorry. He deserved it.
He did.
You saw the video I put up?
He deserved it. Sean, which one?
I put up the martial arts guy, Ken. He's been around for years, but he pretends to be a martial arts instructor, and he does like really funny things. And he was teaching a class on how to use a can of twisted tea for self-defense.
I haven't seen. I gotta go to your page.
It's on the Indigenous Patriot page.
Okay.
There goes my plug.
Hi.
But your camera phone can now be used as documentaries to document what the police are doing. That it could be used for entertainment purposes when you're videotaping someone get beat up with a twisted tea. It could be used for all kinds of things these days. Where, I mean, I never thought that we were going to have a calculator, a video, a phone book, all on one little device. I never thought that. If somebody said, when you were in school, your teacher told you, you're not going to have a calculator with you all the time, so you're going to have to learn this.
See, when I was a kid, I thought I was hot shit when I could have 80085 on my beeper.
What's that?
Boobs. It's boobs.
Oh my goodness.
Lydia,
Yes.
I thought he was getting ready to say a phone number from the song.
Oh my goodness, I know. 867-5309.
5309.
Back when pagers were a thing, back in the 93 to 96 kind of time frame, you would dial like 80085, you dial 4311 and all kinds of dumb.
Oh yeah.
Wait a minute, that was funny because Sean, you just stopped both me and Lydia. We were like trying to figure out the number.
It's easier when you see it.
That is hilarious.
But seriously though, we never thought. I mean, for Christmas, I bought my mom a portal. Because she doesn't leave the house. She doesn't leave the house anymore. Cause and whatever. So. But I just never thought that it would be like that. When you were a kid, you saw the Jetsons and and stuff like that. It's literally like that now.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just never knew what the benefits would come with having a cell phone on everybody's hip. But I'm diehard cell phone. You can't tell me otherwise. You can tell me all kind of microwaves are coming from this. I'll still have it next to me.
Exactly. I am 110% with you on that. And I even periodically, when I tweet something, I'll tell people, you know what? Stay safe, stay woke, make sure you keep your cell phones charged. I mean, it's unfortunate that we're even living in times like this, to where in order to protect yourself, you've got to make sure you've got your cell phone to record you being mistreated.
Right.
That's ridiculous. I was just telling Ania last night, she was saying, don't forget to print out your new insurance card, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, don't worry. And I said, but when I got my ticket, y'all know that $145 speeding ticket. But anyway, I was wrong. I was speeding, y'all. I paid it shit. But when I got my ticket, I was nervous. The police officer that pulled me over, he was white, a young white police officer. He was so nice. I mean, and he could tell I was scared. I pulled down my visor. I said, I'm just getting my insurance card. And he said, you're fine. He said, I don't need to see your proof of insurance. He said, it's all going to come up. And I said, okay. But we shouldn't have to live in that fear.
No,
it shouldn't be that way. So I'm just going to close it out by saying, personally, I'm thankful for social media. I'm thankful for every single one of my followers. I love you guys. And I'm thankful for my cell phone. And for anybody that's watching, if you ever see this black chick being mistreated, I want to be on camera. Pull your phone out and record the hell out of whatever is happening to me. So not him. But
no, I won't be recording.
Oh, no, Sean's going to jack somebody up. If he's...
Right. If somebody's messing with you, Vonda, you let me know.
I will. Thank you, Sean. I appreciate you. So did you and Lydia want to say, have anything or even any advice? Sean, I hate to put you on the spot, but I'm going to. That's why OJT Talk is unscripted. I would appreciate it because of the current climate that we're living in. If you could give even one just easy tip for self-defense to everybody that's watching.
So the number one key to self-defense in my personal experience is to not put yourself in a situation where you have to defend yourself. What I mean by that is park under the lamps when you're going into a parking lot that is dark. Okay, park closer to the building. Make sure that your face isn't shoved into your phone when you're walking here to there, because if I put myself into the mind of a predator, I'm going to take the person that is lagging behind and is not aware. Awareness is your number one key to self-defense. You could be Bruce Lee, jump kicking and everything, but if you get caught sleeping, you are done. He who hesitates meditates horizontally. That's Ed Parker, American Kemper.
Thank you, Sean. That's very good advice.
Great tips.
Seriously. Because you see, I mean, when you go almost anywhere, for all of us, every single one of us, when we go somewhere, there's no way you have not ever, I don't care how many times you go out, that you have not seen somebody walking and scrolling. So that's very good advice. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm happy.
Yep. I hit a car because I was on my phone.
I'm not. Never mind. I'm not saying.
I'm going to get scolded by Vonda. But I learned my lesson. I didn't do it again.
Okay. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
So did you guys, before we wrap up, did you all want to say anything about, did you have anything else you wanted to say about social media and cell phones?
I'm just going to say that without social media, I wouldn't have you two friends. It would have never happened ever in this entire world. It was social media that created our friendship. And it's social media that has, during these toughest of times, been the portal to the world for a lot of people. Imagine watching the television and seeing all the things that are happening in this world, and you don't have anybody that you could reach out to. Anybody that's watching this video for the first time, you can follow any one of us on any of our social media, and we will do everything we can to be there for you, guaranteed.
That's a fact.
True that.
Well, with that being said, Sean, let everybody know where they can find you at.
I'm an Indigenous Patriot on everything. That's Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. I'm on OJT Talk sometimes too.
Lydia?
So you can find me on all social media at justlydia111. But if you really want to get in touch with me, you can hit me up on Facebook. That's the easiest way. Um, Also, if you want to buy merch, I have on a shirt. It's nice and gold and shiny. If you want one, just go to ohjusttalk.net and just click on that add cart and we'll get you one.
Yes.
Face masks.
Yeah, face mask.
And I am Vonda. You can find me on all social media platforms at Ovonda. And of course, follow Oh Just Talk on all social media platforms. And if you like this, please subscribe to our YouTube channel. Leave us a comment. We're very interactive. We love talking and hearing. We love talking with you guys and we love hearing from you. So definitely subscribe. Leave us a comment. We appreciate your support. Remember, the comeback is always greater than the setback. Keep your cell phones charged, and we'll see you guys next time.
Let's get out.
Deuces.